Hi everyone, my name's Alana and I'm here with Dr. Blodgett at the Four Sixes Ranch in Texas. This is truly once in a lifetime opportunity and I've learned so much and gotten to do so much, but today I'd really like to learn more about you. So I've got a few questions for you. Briefly describe what you do as a head veterinarian here at the ranch.
You know, I was hired here in 1982 to really kind of develop a world-class horse operation. And you know, our focus has been to raise the world's best ranch horse. And along the way, you know, we've added race and quarter horses to the mix too. So we've got the Western Performance horse segment and the ranch horse segment. And of course there's animal health responsibilities that go with that, both with the horses and the cattle. And so I've kind of been immersed in that, as well as just managing the horse breeding and horse marketing and all that type of stuff since the beginning. In 1993 we started kind of marketing our services to the public.
What would you say that your favorite part about working at the Four Sixes is, and what do you think is the most challenging part of your job here?
You know, this is kind of what attracted me here when I came. You know, I'd been in just primary practice for 8 years before coming here. But you know, the challenging aspect of getting involved with the breeding and raising of the horses also, as well as the marketing, and I could continue to do, you know, veterinary type animal health stuff along the way. I mean, that's what really attracted me to this deal, and I was familiar with the ranch and its history, and that was also a big draw as well. Hopefully, you know, we've, you know, ended up producing some good horses. I know along the way we've developed a lot of good relationship with lots of people. Become attached to the horses too, because they're just like part of the family, really. So it's pretty special.
Yes, sir. Those of you might not know, but Dr. Blodgett is quite the accomplished individual, both in the equine and veterinary world. He was a former AQHA president, which is pretty impressive. So what advice would you give to someone who is looking to pursue a career in veterinary or equine field?
Well, I would really focus on every day as a young person, just trying to grasp and learn everything they can. Seek out advice from a lot of mentors along the way. If you get opportunities for internships, take them. But just don't waste any precious time as a young person, and really focus on, really dive into what you might want to pursue as a veterinarian or in the equine industry, really. But there are just lots of opportunities there, and early on, and I tell this to a lot of people, don't ever get focused on the money.
Right.
The money will come if you perform, and to perform well, you know, just a good basic education, a well-rounded career early in life. Once you get out of school and you say you become a young veterinarian, or say you just want to pursue something in the equine industry, you know, I would really just work hard every day. Don't hold back.
Well, I know I'll be taking that piece of advice with me as I continue on, hopefully to vet school here soon, and I'm sure anyone watching this video, that's great advice to take. So this is quite the guide. Thank you so much for answering these questions, and of course for such a wonderful summer. It has been quite outstanding. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. I'm happy to be here. is Ilana Taravist. I am a senior here at the University of Wyoming, and I'm studying animal biology. And today I would like to tell you about my experience working as an intern at the Four Sixes Ranch. Now, most people involved in the horse world have probably heard of the Four Sixes Ranch. It is a historic ranch located in Guthrie, Texas, and it is known for producing some of the most amazing American quarter horses and also Black Angus cattle. The history of this ranch is just so incredibly rich, and I'm always so fascinated every time I read about it. It was founded in 1870 by a man named Captain Samuel Burke Burnett, and he started out by purchasing 100 head of cattle branded with 4 sixes. And whether he knew it at the time or not, his ranch would grow to encompass 260,000 acres. It would probably take me all day to sit here and talk about the complete history of the Four Sixes Ranch, and of course talk about the outstanding horses and cattle that it produces every year. But if you would like more information on those things, go over to the Four Sixes Ranch website, because they've got the complete history and everything about their horses and cattle on there, and definitely read up on it because it is so cool. And I feel so incredibly lucky to have even had a small part on this ranch. So as an intern, I worked as a sales prep technician, and I would help with various veterinary procedures, reproductive exams, and of course helping train the yearlings. We worked a lot with the racehorse yearlings, and we would train them to go onto the walker and go into the wash racks and learn how to be bathed and groomed and haltered and led around, and every day was a little bit different. In the beginning of the summer, I helped a lot with the reproductive exams and everything to do with the mares and foals in the morning, and then in the afternoon we would often go and help with the training of the yearlings. And more towards the end of breeding season, as that started to wrap up, we would spend a lot of our time working with the yearlings every day. As someone that grew up with horses, riding them and training them and having them, all the horses that I worked with growing up were broke. I had very minimal experience going into this internship when it came to working with yearlings, and I think this internship really opened my eyes to a whole new world of horsemanship. You know, I learned so many skills through this internship, and that's why I would say that this internship absolutely exceeded my expectations. Not only did this internship make me a better horsewoman, it also allowed me to get some amazing clinical experience. Working with the mares and the foals and watching the veterinarians do these reproductive exams really taught me a lot of important information that I'll need as I pursue a career in veterinary medicine. There are so many positive attributes to this internship, but one that I certainly want to highlight is the people that you get to work with. The veterinarians there are just outstanding and so knowledgeable in the equine reproductive field. Dr. Blodgett and Dr. Kennedy are 2 of the best veterinarians I've worked for, and I could not think of 2 better mentors to have learned from this summer. And of course, I can't leave out Curly. I know if he watches this, I'm gonna get grief from him, but he is such a cool guy. You know, he really knows the craft of working with yearlings. And as someone, like I said, who had very minimal experience in working with yearlings, he really helped me develop my skills and feel more confident in working with yearlings, and just really brought up my abilities. And lastly, but certainly not least, the other interns. I made so many great friends this summer, and I feel like these are some people that I'll keep connections with for years to come. You know, they're all very diverse in their background in horses, and I feel like I really learned a lot from the other interns. And of course, started some really great friendships. Another positive attribute of this internship was how hands-on it is. For me, there is no better way to learn than getting to do. This internship is hard work. I will not sugarcoat it. It is very hard work, but it is so hands-on, and that's why I learned so much. While there were no true pitfalls to this internship in my mind, one that I might imagine for some could be the level of work. Like I said, this internship is hard work, and there is no getting around that. You know, you're working 6 days a week, and they are long days in the hot sun and in the middle of Texas for the entire summer. So if you are shy of heat and hard work, then that could be a potential negative aspect of the internship. But for me, you know, having been in Wyoming for the last 3 years, it was certainly an adjustment at first, but it was so worth it. If you love horses and you love training and veterinary work and reproduction, then I would strongly recommend that you look into this internship, because it is truly one of a kind, and I know that I'll never experience anything quite like it again. Like I said before, I feel so blessed to have even had a small part on such an amazing operation. This ranch is the real deal, and if you're looking for something unique, then I would strongly recommend this.